Hey yo, this is YetiWhiskers, and welcome back to the TotalCraft server. And you may notice we are at the docks today. So, the reason we're here is we have a tax that we need to pay, and Westwoods is the one that's been working on the dock. So I'm going to leave him a little note here, and we're going to pay that tax. So I'm going to go gather up my supplies, and I'll meet you right back here. Alright, I am back. Went and gathered some supplies. I even actually took care of our tax, and I'll show you what I did. But I wanted to show you a few things that have been done on the server. So here's my little two-door house, and then we've got this little nether portal I'm going to take down. Gabe used to be over here. He's still got a few shops set up, but his little village, he's moved over to the base with Taylor, which is that way a little ways. So then if we look this way, we'll see a few things that some of the other people on the server have done. So right here, Jace from We Are Red Panda built our community mind. So you can kind of see what that looks like in here. And if you want to check out the build, you can see that on his channel. And a link for all the channels of the people on the server will be in the description below. And then this inn right here was built by Mia from Challenged Gaming. And she did a great job on this thing. If you look inside, you can kind of see there's a little bar area and some stools and tables you can stand around. And then on the next floor up, there's some rooms. And I think even on the third floor, there are some rooms up there. So go check that out. I think she has a few videos taking care of that. Then over here, we have the barn. I think you guys have seen this before. It's got some cows and sheep in there. Then we've got various plants over here that are all communal. You just take what you need and then replace what you've taken. So this is what I've done. It said for King Westwoods from YetiWhiskers. So what I've done is I've just taken this. This was in my base and moved it here. And then I wrote him a little book. Take a look at that real quick. It says, King Westwood 01, I came to drop off your mining tax payment and had a bit of an accident. You see, Yetis tend to be a bit clumsy, and as I was approaching your dock, I tripped and dropped your payment into the ocean. Luckily, the payment was in a high-end chest. This chest happens to glow and should be visible in the water. Look at the bottom of the bay near the docks to find your tax. Your humble subject, YetiWhiskers. So go ahead and put that back in there. So hopefully he can find this. It's pretty easy to see. I'll show you. The reason I didn't do this on camera is because I don't have respiration on my helmet, and I had to come up and down a bunch of times, and it took forever. So you can see I've gotten the chest in right down there. I'm going to jump down real quick. I've got the 3 gold ingots in there, and then I've got these redstone lamps, and underneath each of them you can see there's a redstone block just so that they're powered. So I should be able to find that, I hope, fairly quick, and hopefully that counts enough for the mining tax, and I'll be able to keep mining and get the things that I need. So I'm going to go ahead and get set up for the rest of the episode, and I will catch up with you when I'm there. Alright, so for today's episode, we're going to be clearing out the basement below me. That'll be step number 1. And then number 2 will be getting that thing looking a little bit better and getting our storage room in shape. So we're going to be going into a third-person time-lapse, and I need to give a big shout-out to Pope Brandon Brownson, who is going to supply us with the music. He's a friend of mine and my wife's. He's been kind enough to let me use his music on my videos. So go check out his YouTube channel and his Bandcamp page, and I'll obviously provide links for those in the description below. But let's get this time-lapse going. Alright, now that we've got the basement all cleaned up, the next step is to get the walls in place. So we're going to dig out what's here, and we're going to replace it with stone bricks. So we're going to continue with the time lapse. Alright, we're done with the time lapse. I want to show you some things that I've done since the time lapse. You can see we've got the floor all figured out. We've got some texture in the walls with different variations of stone again. And then what we're going to do, I think, is going to put the storage room entrance right here. And it'll go through this way. Originally I was going to go this way, but that leads into the little pond or dam that Jace has got going on over there. So rather than worry about like room and stuff, we're going to go this way so we can just keep extending as far back as we need. So I'm going to go ahead and get that going, and then I'll jump back to you when I'm done. Okay, so I've got the storage room done. I want to show you guys what I've been working on. I've got a few steps coming down, just kind of separate it from the main area over here. I've got some redstone lamps in here for some lighting, and then I've got a nice little floor pattern here with the redstone, and then we've got all of our building blocks over here. You can see I'm missing some jungle and acacia wood as well as red sand, and then I left 2 blank just in case I forgot something or want to move some of them over. And then over here we've got all of our food stuff, and I haven't got enough leather yet to make all the item frames, but we'll get that done. So this is all over here, and then what I'm going to do is just extend this pattern that I've got all the way down there until I have all the storage room that I need. And then I'm also going to put a backup for some of the bigger items we tend to get when like mining, so like the smooth stone and cobblestone. And some of these, once we fill up these chests, I'll have an item sorter type thing that I'll just stick them in a chest and send them off into the backup storage so that I'll always have those there, because I am one of those people that doesn't like to throw things away in Minecraft. So this will probably be the last video I do this week. I may or may not have one done next week. We are going out of town. My father-in-law got a liver transplant, so we're going to go hang out down there and take care of him, help take care of him, and show some love and support. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter.